So we are looking at this question. It says that ultrasound can be used in the diagnosis of circulatory problems. So then comes the question. Name the device which uses ultrasound in the diagnosis of circulatory problems. So which device we use in the diagnosis of circulatory problems? And that device which uses ultrasound, the device is called Doppler flow meter. Okay, so the device is Doppler flow meter, and the question says that give 3 applications of the device named above. So what are the applications of Doppler flow meter? The first one is to determine the rate of heartbeat of fetus. Okay. Next is to determine the rate of flow of blood. Okay, the third one is to determine the direction of flow of blood. So those are the 3 applications of Doppler flow meter. So comes this question. It says that explain the use of Doppler flow meter in determining direction of flow of blood. Okay, how does it work in this case? You have to know that Doppler flow meter has a transmitter which sends the ultrasound through the tissue, and it also it has the receiver which receives the ultrasound. So to determine direction, the Doppler flow meter sends ultrasound to a given blood cell, and the cell reflects the ultrasound back to the receiver. Now, if the reflected sound is lower in frequency than the transmitted sound, it means the cell is moving away. And if the reflected sound is higher in frequency than the one transmitted, it means that the blood cell is moving towards. Yeah. Then comes this question. It says that Doppler flow meter is used to determine direction of blood in the blood vessel. And question says that state the direction of flow of blood in each of the following cases. You're supposed to put towards or away. Okay, the first case. Frequency of ultrasound transmitted is lower than that received. Okay, you have to know that what happens actually during the use of Doppler flow meter. Ultrasound is sent to the tissue by the transmitter, and then the tissue reflects it back to the receiver. So here the frequency of ultrasound transmitted is lower than that received. What does that mean? That the received is higher than the one transmitted. In this case, the answer is towards. If the received ultrasound has higher frequency than the one transmitted, it means that blood is flowing towards the meter. Yeah, so comes this case. Frequency of ultrasound transmitted is higher than that received. Okay, the one transmitted is higher, the one received, which means that the received one is lower. So if the received is lower than the one transmitted, it means that blood is moving away. So the answer is away. So that is that. And with that, I would like to remind you that the channel is PSSB. Physical Sciences Silver Bullet with me, Richard, here. Here we remind you to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share. And also we need you to know that Physical Sciences Silver Bullet is a channel which handles physical sciences grade 12, 11, and 10, and natural sciences grade 8 and 9. We urge you to use our playlist to sort out the material which belongs to your level. See you next time. Bye-bye.